Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel once again. This is Tech PBA. Thanks for joining me. In this video tutorial, I'll show you how to draw a network topology of your local area network sites using the Packet Tracer. So, a network topology is the physical or logical arrangement of nodes and connections on a network. Nodes can be routers, switches, computers, printers, access points, and the like. So I'll show you how to do it. The first thing I'll do is to draw these boxes to represent the physical buildings on the network I want to draw the topology for. So that is the first box I'll draw. I'll use the line to divide it. Then I'll draw the other boxes. So the second box is actually going to represent the IT office or the IT block. The first one is the administration block. This one I'm drawing will represent the maintenance block. And then I'll draw another box which will represent the operations um, block. So I'm using these boxes to show or to give an illustration of how a network can be on a physical environment or a physical site where you have these separate buildings, separate blocks for different offices, for different areas of a company or working environment. So I will move the box around just to make it look a little more nicer and a little more closer. I'll resize the boxes. So that is how to resize the boxes. So you have your tools, the tools on the at the toolbar on top of the packet tracer. So you can look at how I'm doing it. Every single tool I click on to do whatever I want to do in the working area. So that tool is used to place a note in the working area, the packet tracer working area. So I'll place a note in there to call that block the administration block, administration for short. I will also call this block the IT block, where this is where all the IT devices would be, the routers, the switches, the ISPs devices. That's where I'll place them. So I'll also name that block, the maintenance block, which is the for the maintenance people, the workers in the maintenance area of this logical illustration I'm trying to put across. So the last one will be the operations block. So in the administration, you can see that I've divided it into two. So the administration is there, and then I'll place a note over there and name this one the account and finance side of the administration block. So once you place your notes, you can see that it's just a good start, just to um, label your stuff to make sure that there's no confusion. So I'll go ahead and then start adding the computers to each block. So I'll add a laptop and I'll place a note over it. The default naming is not nice. I don't like it. So I'll just place a note over it and then give it a name, a random name I just came up with. So I'll name this one account one and then give it a random user. So I gave it a random user who is John. I'll go ahead and place another laptop in the finance section. So the top section is the accounts, the down section is the finance. I'll place a note on it again, on that also, and then I'll name it Fin, FIN for finance, LT for laptop, add one to it, and then I'll also give it a random user. I'll attach a random username to it, and in this case, I'll give it. I'll name it Peter. The user is going to be Peter. So once that is done, so you can see there are different tools to move the place notes, and then other tools to rename it. So just follow along and then do as you're watching on the screen. So I'll place two other laptops and then place two PCs in the administration block. Go ahead and then edit it just as we did in the or with the accounts section. I'll name the first one ADM for admin, LT for laptop one. The user is Kofi. ADM LT2, the user is Joe. ADM PC1, user is Faustina. ADM PC2, user is Portia. Yeah. Just random names, guys. I'm just using random names to make sure that it looks good. So once you're done, you can actually change the icon, the PC icon. You see that the icons they used are pretty old, so I want to change it. So to change it, click on it, and then when it opens, click on the physical tab, click on customize login, and then click on the browse, and then from there you can actually go on the net, Google it, and then download some pictures of laptops, PCs, any other thing you want to add to your topology. Download the pictures, and then you can browse for them, and then add to your topology. Change the default ones to the ones you will download on the internet. So you can see that I've changed that one to a Dell, the picture of a Dell laptop. So it's looking much better now. I'll go ahead and then change that also. Click on it, click the customize login, click on the browse, select the folder where I have my picture, and then select it, click open, and then that should be it. Close it, and then so I went ahead and then did the other laptops in the administration block. Same way for the PC. Customize, click browse, click on the folder. You have your image. Click on the image and then click open, and then that should be it. The PC has been changed, so that also has been changed. And now you can go ahead and then do same for that one. Customize, browse, click on your folder, select image, and then that should be it. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and then do the rest of them in the background. The maintenance block, the operations block, I'll do them in the background, and then we'll continue. So yes, you can see that I added two laptops, one PC in the maintenance block, and then I added so you're looking at it, two laptops, one PC in the maintenance block, and then two laptops in the operations block. So it's looking much better now. So now with the IT block, we are going to add routers, ISP devices, so and then servers. But I will begin with servers. I'll place one server on the left, another server on the right, and then I'll select routers and then click or place one router on the left, the bottom left, bottom right, Um, so those are the devices down there on the left. When you click on any of them, you get more of that same device you clicked on the right. So you can add routers, switches, wireless devices. You can add firewall devices. You can even the cloud icon over there represents internet. So I'll use that to represent my ISP, the ISP on this topology. So I'll drag one or I'll click on one and then place it in the IT block. And then I'll go ahead and then, okay, so before we rename the devices in the IT block, let me go ahead and then draw the connections, which is the cable connections between these blocks, the administration block, the IT block, um, and then the other blocks. So I'll use the lines to represent those connections. So in my topology, this is a basic topology. In my topology, I'm going to represent some of these connections with fiber, and then others with Ethernet cable. So we have that. So from here, I'm going to rename these servers randomly. So I will rename the first server on the left, Dell Power Edge server. The right one, I'll rename it to HP ProLiant server, just to make it different from the first one. So the HP ProLiant, I'll rename it to be an accounting server, and then the Dell Power Edge server, I'll rename it to be a file server. So make sure that everything is, and then the cloud I'm using for as my ISP, I'll rename it to ISP1, which is a fiber internet connection. So that is that. I will add another cloud icon to represent another ISP. I'll name it as ISP2, which is a broadband internet connection. So once you have that, I'll leave the routers with the default names. I won't change that. Those are just okay. So once I have that, it's looking okay. It's looking good. So let me also add a printer to the mix in the administration block. So I'll place the printer there. I'll change the icon to that of a Canon IR 2425 I printer image. Select that, close that, and then you can see that the image has been changed successfully. I'll place a note over it to give it a name, which is the Canon IR Image Runner 2425i printer, and then copier. So yeah, we successfully added a printer to the mix. You can also add an access point in any of the blocks, anywhere on your topology. You can add antennas, you can add access points. So the devices are down there on the left. When you click on it, you are given more of the same device on the right. So just go through them, then add whichever device you want to add to your topology. So I will add an access point to in the operations block. I'll change the image to something nicer, something recent, like that one, and then close that. Then we can see that that image also has been changed. And then, guys, I want to make it more nicer when it comes to the connections, which is the cable connections between the IT block and then the administration block. So I will change the color. I'm going to make it look like those two blocks are being connected with fiber optic cable. So I'm going to change the cable or the color of the lines to orange to represent fiber cable connection. So I'll draw the lines, make sure that your lines are straight. I'll do the same between the IT block and then the operations block. So guys, you saw how I deleted the lines. So they are all in they all have their tools in the tools bar. So just find them or just follow along to do the same. I'll place a note over the lines by naming them as a fiber optic cable, high speed fiber optic cable. Or maybe I should just leave it as as simple as fiber optic cable. Yeah, fiber optic cable is good. So I'll leave it as fiber optic cable. I'll place the same thing on the other connection. Place notes by clicking on the place notes tool on in the toolbar, and then I'll type the fiber optic cable. I will make sure that it's looking good, and then from the administration to the maintenance block, I'll place a note over there and then give it Cat 6E Ethernet cable. Cat 6E Ethernet cable. So that is the connection from the administration block to the maintenance block. So guys, this is a very simple one. I'm just making this simple. But in your case where you have a sophisticated setup, you can make sure to bring all those details in the topology to make sure that you have a full representation of what you have on the ground. So once I have those connections named, you can see that everything is looking great now. The topology is taking shape. It has taken shape already. So you can go through it. And then once you're done, you have to go. You have to save the projects. You have to save your work so that next time you remember anything you forgot. Maybe you remember that you forgot to add devices, forgot to add any information to it. You can go back and then um, add them to it, or you can edit the file you saved and then add those information, add those devices to the topology or to your work. Then so that is the way to save the file. We have the file saved, so I'll click the um, file and then exit to exit out of the Packet Tracer application. We have already saved it, so I'll click no to quit that. So what if you want to edit the packet tracer file? So you go to C colon or you open the C drive and then open the users folder. Once you open the users folder, go ahead and open your user account, and then you will see a folder called Packet Tracer. Open that as well, and then from there you will see a folder named Saves. Open that, and then you will see your Packet Tracer, the topology we just created. So I'll double click it to open it, and then this is a file saved in the Packet Tracer application format. So what if you want to share this information with your manager, a superior? You can't share this file with the person. The person has to have the Packet Tracer application on the machine before they can open it. And the ordinary user would not have a packet tracer. So you want to save it as an image file. So click file, click the print, and then click print to file. And then when you click print to file, you see that you'll be asked to give it a name, and then it will be saved as a PNG, a .png file. So I'll give it a name as my basic LAN topology. And then this file will be saved as a PNG file. Click the save file, and then you should see in the saves folder that your file has been saved as an image file. I'll close the packet tracer file, click no because it's already saved, and then I'll open the image file we just saved. Double click it, and then you can see that this one you've saved this as an image. When you share this with the superior manager, they can open it as an image on their laptop. So yes, guys, this has been a quick video tutorial on how to draw your network topology in Packet Tracer or using Packet Tracer. Please kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel Tech PBA to support us to bring you more of such videos. Click on the like button if you enjoyed watching this video. Share this video. Turn on notification for all. And then I will see you in another video. Thank you. Bye.